Hey everyone, this is Sandeep here from 99signals.com, and in this video, I'll be covering an exciting new lifetime deal from AppSumo that can seriously level up your productivity. If you're tired of juggling repetitive tasks and wish there was a smarter way to automate your workflows, you're in for a treat. Today we are diving into Mazal AI, a powerful platform that lets you create custom AI agents to automate all the repetitive tasks on your checklist. And here's the best part. Mazal AI is currently available on AppSumo with a lifetime deal starting at just $79. That means you don't have to pay any recurring fees, you just have to make a one-time payment for lifetime access. Coming up next is a quick review and hands-on tutorial of Mazal AI's key features so you can see exactly how it works and whether it's the right fit for your needs. So let's dive in. Now, before we jump into the tutorial, let's check out the plans that are on offer at AppSumo for Mazal AI. So there are 4 different plans on offer. License Tier 1 is basically the watered down version of Mazal AI. It really doesn't give you a lot of room for AI credits or task credits, and you can only create one AI agent with License Tier 1. So it's good to test out the tool with License Tier 1. You can test out all the features, you can create an AI agent, and you can also see how the automation workflow works. But if you'd really like to optimize your usage of Mazal AI, then you should go with License Tier 2 or 3 or 4 depending on your usage. License Tier 2 is something that you can check out if you would like to create more automation workflows. So it does give you a lot of credits, but it really doesn't give you a lot of options to create AI agents. You can only create 2 agents with License Tier 2. License Tier 3 on the other hand allows you to create 20 agents and you also get a lot more AI credits and task credits. So License Tier 3 would be really ideal if you're impressed with this tool, and License Tier 4 is basically the enterprise level license for Mazal AI. So unless your requirements are like really large in terms of AI agents and automation workflows, I wouldn't advise this particular license tier. But License Tier 3 should be the ideal plan for anyone who wants to make an optimum use of Mazal AI. Now, anytime during the tutorial, if you feel like grabbing lifetime access to Mazal AI, you can just check out the link in the description. It'll take you to this AppSumo page where you can select the appropriate plan and you can get lifetime access to Mazal AI. It'll only be here for a limited time as with any AppSumo deals, so don't expect it to be here for over a month. So if you're impressed with this tool, just go ahead and grab lifetime access to it. Now with that said, let's jump into a quick tutorial of Mazal AI where I'll show you all the key features. So I've logged into my Mazal AI account, and as soon as you log in, you'll find these 2 videos. They're quick videos which will just give you a rundown of how to use the tool. The first one is about creating your own AI agent, and the second one is about creating AI-powered automation workflow. So I would advise you to watch both these videos to get a deeper understanding of how you can get started with Mazal AI. So very helpful videos, and they're right on the dashboard, so you can get started with that. Now, if you want to create an AI agent with Mazal AI, you just need to click on AI agent and then hit the create new agent button. You'll find 2 options. You can either create a conversational AI agent or you can create a data intelligence agent. Now, if you want your AI agent to behave like ChatGPT or Claude, this is what you should go with. This is what you can embed on your website or on Facebook Messenger, and it can answer questions just like ChatGPT based on the knowledge source that you have provided. Data intelligence agent is where you can transform unstructured data into actionable insights. So if you want to extract some information from spreadsheets, this is where data intelligence agent is used. But if you want a conversational AI agent which behaves like ChatGPT, which can answer questions on your website depending on the context, this is what you should go with. So for this example, let me select conversational AI agent. You can start by giving it a name, and then you need to select a knowledge source. Now the knowledge source can be a PDF or a Word document, or you can simply copy and paste direct text into it, or it can be a website URL. Now just to give you an example of document upload, let's say you have a lot of SEO ebooks or white papers with you. You can just upload them here, and the AI agent can act like an SEO expert. So anytime a user asks an SEO related question, it can dig into the knowledge sources that you have shared, whether they are ebooks or white papers, and answer questions based on that. So that's how the document upload knowledge source works. For this example, let me just take website URL as a knowledge source. What I would like this AI agent to do is run through all the pricing plans that I have on my website and suggest the best plan to the user who interacts with it. So one thing I've noticed with Mazal AI is when you enter the URL here, it's not able to crawl the web page for some reason. And it's not just my website. I've tried it with different websites, even AppSumo's website, and it's not able to crawl the page. So what you can do in this case is just enter your URL in the custom URL section. That's when it's able to crawl the page, and that's how it's able to create an AI agent based on the knowledge source that you've shared. So this is an error that they probably need to fix because I've tried multiple website URLs here and it doesn't seem to be working. But you can enter as many URLs as required in this particular section and then create your AI agent. So in this case, I would just be needing one URL, which is the pricing section on my website. Let me scroll down. You can select the primary language here, and then you can also select agent personality. So there are different options to choose from. There's the general AI assistant, which is the option chosen by default, but you'll also find customer support specialist, sales consultant, language tutor, life coach, and a custom personality. So in this case, I'm just looking at a general AI assistant. So let me just go ahead with this option. The agent instructions and description are filled by default. You can make the changes if necessary, but this is pretty good for the kind of AI agent that I'm building. So let me just stick with this. And then you can also provide a public description for this particular chatbot that will be visible to the users. So let me just go ahead and create this particular conversational AI agent. So this is where you can see all the agents that you have created, and you can see the sign here which says agent is ready. So you can use it to see if it works. So let me just see if the AI agent is behaving as it's intended to do. So let me just scroll all the way down and enter a question here. So I would like this particular AI agent to recommend an SEO plan for an early stage startup. So let me see what it comes up with. So as you can see, it's come up with a basic SEO plan. So this would be the ideal plan for an early stage startup. And right at the end, there's also an option to schedule a free consultation, which is also there on my pricing page. So it has picked up on that as well. So it's very convenient for the user who's visiting my website for the first time. So the AI agent is working exactly as I intended it to work. Now, if you'd like to embed this to your website, you have to go to the integration section and then just copy this particular script onto your website, which I've already done. So this is my website, and you can see the chat option right here at the bottom where users can start interacting with it. You also have the option to integrate it to Facebook Messenger. Right now, there's no option to integrate it with Instagram or WhatsApp. Maybe that's a service that they can provide in the future. But right now, there are only two integrations. You can either connect it to your website or to your Facebook Messenger. So that's how you can create an AI agent on Mazal. Now, the second feature in Mazal AI is to create these AI automation workflows. And you can either get started from scratch, or you can pick any of the templates that they have here. These are all the templates that they have here. I wish it was more comprehensive because they have a lot more integrations. They have integrations with a lot of apps that will be really useful, but they don't seem to have templates for that. And they also seem to repeat a few automation templates here, like the save Gmail attachments to Google Drive has been repeated twice. So there's a lack of templates right now. I hope they fix it in the future because they have a lot more integrations. They have more templates here. Our life will be a lot more easier because you can just go ahead and pick any of these templates and make changes accordingly rather than starting from scratch. Right now, the best way to use the automation workflow feature is to use the Copilot that Mazal provides. You can enter a custom prompt here, or you can use any of the example templates that they have here. So for this particular demo, let me just pick an example template. So let me just pick email notifications. So this particular workflow will send Slack notification when a new email matching specific criteria is received in Gmail. So let me just create the AI workflow for this. And let me just open the flow to show you how it works. So if you want this automation workflow to work, you would have to connect your Gmail account and then select the necessary label. So let me just select inbox here. Once you've selected this, you can just test it to see if it's working. You can see that it's tested successfully here. And then you can do a similar thing with Slack. You can connect your Slack workspace, and then you can select the channel where you would like these Slack notifications to appear. So whichever channel you select here, you'll need to invite Mazal AI over there. So you'll find it in the app section of Slack. Shouldn't be too difficult. And you can also select the message here give it a username. If you would like, you can also enter a profile picture. And once you've selected all of these options, you can hit the test button to see if it's working. And if both the tests are successful, you can just go ahead and publish your automation workflow. To see if everything is in order, you can go back to the automation dashboard and see if it's enabled. In this case, both the apps have been integrated, so it's enabled successfully. So this is how you can integrate Slack and Gmail. Similarly, they have a lot of apps which can be integrated with each other. Just to show you the wide range of options they have, you can just visit the app section here and you can find all the popular apps which can be integrated into Mazal AI, and then you can create an automation workflow based on these apps. So there are a lot more options here that you can choose from. Right now you would have to do it manually because they don't have ready-made templates for those, but I'm pretty sure in the future they will create these templates and it'll just make our life a lot more easier, and the user experience with Mazal will be a lot better. So that's a gripe that I have with this tool. They don't have a lot of ready-made templates which can save a lot of time and effort rather than just creating manual integrations. The other gripe I have with this tool is about the customer support. The customer support is really not that active. There were a few automation templates that were not working with me. So I sent them a message on April 15th, but I never heard back from them. I also sent a follow-up message on April 16th, but again, I've not heard back from them. So that's something that they need to improve. Customer support is so vital for a tool like Mazal AI, where you can expect bottlenecks when you are creating different AI agents or automation workflows. So this is something that I hope they improve in the future. And this is something that has also been pointed out by some of the AppSumo users who have already used this product. So I hope they improve their customer support going ahead. Now, if you found this tool useful, you can just go ahead and grab lifetime access to it at AppSumo. Like I said, you need to be very careful with the license tier that you go with. The license tier 1 is a watered down version of Mazal AI, which doesn't give you a lot of room for creativity. So I would suggest you go with license tier 2 or license tier 3. License tier 1 is good to test out the tool, but if you really want to power up your usage, then I would suggest license tier 2 or tier 3 or even tier 4 if you're really impressed with this tool. You can find a link to the Mazal AI lifetime access deal in the description of this video. So if you found this tutorial useful and if you think Mazal AI can make a lot of difference in your work, then you can go ahead and grab lifetime access to it at AppSumo. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it useful, and I'll see you soon in my next video.